This Use a Plate is brought to you by...
Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
Get your sun power.
This is the Noon Barbados Today update for Monday, May the 26th, 2014. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Retrenched workers from the National Conservation Commission are waiting to have their case heard before the Employment Rights Tribunal. But it appears several of them don't want back their jobs. They want compensation instead. No meeting has yet been scheduled with the Employment Rights Tribunal for that case. The Barbados Workers Union and the National Union of Public Workers met separately this morning with the employees they represent, and BWU Assistant General Secretary Dwayne Paul is reporting that several of his union's members want to move on.
Some of them have expressed here this morning that they have no desire to return to the NCC, that they are very frustrated and hurt by the way the management at NCC has addressed the matter of the retrenchment. Some of them have also called on the members of government and those that have rights to oversee statutory corporations to ensure that the process of how they operate is reviewed to ensure that we do not have a repeat of this particular process. And they've also called on government to ensure that any further restructurings that have to take place within statutory boards or central government does not end up in a situation like how NCC situation has ended up.
Over at the NUPW headquarters on Dalkeith, talks are still taking place. Our Ryan Jilts is there.
The meeting today started a little after the scheduled 9 o'clock time. It started around 9:45, and that was to give the workers from the NCC, some of whom had been sent home and who had gone to the meeting at the BWU headquarters over there in Harmony Hall, the opportunity to come over and hear what had to be said. As you can appreciate, it's a closed-door session, and I can tell you, though, that there has been a lot of raised voices coming from within the auditorium here at Dalkeith. Among the concerns of the workers, from what we were able to glean, whether or not they will be getting the money that was owed to them as part of the packages when they were sent home. Some want to know whether or not they would be put back to work. It seems as though their main concern is what is happening, because from what we were able to hear, they seem to be in a state of limbo. As I speak to you right now, I'm standing in the yard of the NUPW headquarters, and you have quite a few persons who are on the inside mulling around in circles. I tried to get a word or two from one of them as to what was going on and their thoughts, but they were remaining very tightly on the issue. So reporting here from the NUPW headquarters for Barbados Today, I'm Ryan Jones.
Meantime, opposition leader Mia Morley is claiming that the tribunal is just not ready to hear any dispute. She says all the necessary structures are not yet in place.
Although the act was passed in 2012, the Minister of Labour has not made regulations as required by Section 49. 2. The Employment Rights Tribunal was established in July 2013, but no prescribed forms have been published to assist employees in filing complaints in a standardized way. An aggrieved employee can begin a complaint by any method. This is unsatisfactory. The tribunal is simply not ready. I am shocked that the unions have agreed to go to the tribunal at this stage, when they must be aware of the further delay that is bound to ensue by invoking the procedures under Part 8 of the Act.
The BLP leader also called for Environment Minister Dr. Dennis Lowe to be fired and the NCC board removed for their role in the way the layoffs were handled. Bottled gas is costing less from today. The price has dropped between $1 and $5 depending on the size of the LPG bottles. From today, the price of the 100-pound cylinder is $174.51. The 25-pound cylinder now costs $48.73. The 22-pound cylinder costs $43.04. And the 20-pound cylinder is now costing $39.13. As Guyana celebrates its 48th independence anniversary today, Monsignor Vincent Blackett is calling on Barbados to establish closer ties with its Caribbean neighbor. Delivering the service to mark the anniversary at St. Patrick's Cathedral, he said in recent times much of the history has been ignored.
I would like to see us deepening our relationship with Guyana. I believe that there is a lot to be gained by having a relationship with Guyana. I'm not one of those who will be talking strictly in terms of, oh, we could get this from Guyana, we could get the other from Guyana. I'm simply talking in terms of the human development that can come out of a relationship with Guyana.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
Get your sun power.
In regional news, we go to Jamaica, where a well-known People's National Party political activist was gunned down outside his house last night. Kenley Stevens was at the gate of his home in the upscale Coral Gardens St. James community when he was attacked by several armed men. The unidentified assailants escaped. Police are investigating. Further afield now, 7 people have been killed and 20 others injured in a fire at a bus terminal in South Korea. The fire occurred on Monday morning, that's this morning, in Goyang City, northwest of the capital city Seoul. Firefighters believe welding works at an underground construction site started the blaze. That's been the noon update. Join us again at 6 this evening, but until then, log on to www.barbadostoday.bb, subscribe to our e-paper and like us on Facebook to get more news and sports. I'm Emmanuel Joseph.
This news update is brought to you by...
Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
Get your sun power.